My contact with League, I first heard of it in like 2009 by a friend. He recommended the game, but I really didn't like. It was really disgusting. I mean, it was really bad game back in the day. So we continued playing like Call of Duty and stuff like this. But 2 years later, just because my friends, like they all transitioned or like they wanted to play this game, they also improved it a bit, like visually. So we all started playing League of Legends in like January, February of 2011, which was basically like pre-season 1 or season 1. Hi, my name is Toni Sabalic. My nickname is Sacre. I'm 22 and I come from Croatia, and I've been previously a top laner for SK Prime, and I'm going to be playing top lane in LEC for the summer split. I basically live alone. I moved out of the city where I was born, right, for college. So ever since then, I basically live alone. But I also have an older sister. She's like 8 years older and she lives in Britain. I'm not sure what age it was, maybe like 10, 11, 12. But it was basically, we were at the seaside at my cousin's place, and he had a game called Stronghold Crusader on PC, and I would play that game when we would come back from the beach, like after swimming, and I would just play it like all night long until parents would basically force me to go sleep, right? Back in the day, before League, I used to play a lot of sports, just hang out with people, but mainly like sports, football and stuff like this. But nowadays it's more like computer related, like just mainly League of Legends. I don't have too many interests right now. I mean, me, friends and I, we would obviously play for fun, but then we would also try tournaments and we would try to win some things. And after some time, most of the players would basically quit the game, and I would end up playing alone for the most part. But I was also like doing really well on like ladder and stuff back in season 3. So that's when I basically considered just maybe trying to do this. I mean, aside from some minor tournaments, like my biggest achievements so far were basically placing top 8 on EU Masters and placing top 2 in the last EU Masters.
Sie müssen hier den Damage nehmen, können natürlich, Braum Ultimate ist raus, können hier kaum sonst was machen, aber die Gegner sind low, jetzt nicht konkurriert. Janek ist down gegen Betty, auf der anderen Seite aber Betty, aber der Standort von Sacre, rast aus, holt sie dir, hol einfach rein, das man ab. Und jetzt der Andrachen, den aber noch da, der ist raus, sie haben den Andrachen, ganz wichtig, aber in der Base, jetzt Maggie Felix, der will pushen, Sacre sofort mit dem Teleport zurück, Inhib ist down, aber man kann jetzt die Mini-Wave annehmen.
But obviously the next goal would be doing as best as possible in LEC. Hope to make playoffs or maybe even like get to Worlds. I wouldn't say I have a ritual or a lucky charm, at least I think so. I think it's just really important to obviously not be hungry before the game, like to not be like dehydrated for the most part. Least favorite matchup? I guess just playing anything melee versus Teemo would be a really bad matchup, or like or when I try to practice some meta champions and someone trick picks Teemo with Ignite top lane, then it's really not fun. But I guess my all-time favorite would have to be either Jace, Rumble or Cannon, one of those 3, because those were like first 3 champions I basically started playing in top lane. Oof. I mean, I guess I'm mostly excited to see how I stand up compared to other top laners in the league, and obviously just competing versus the best ones like Wunder, Alvari and players like that. I wouldn't say nervous, and I wouldn't say I have a rivalry, because I don't think I used to play against any of those players like back in the day in like national leagues or something. But I would say I'm mostly looking forward to play Wunder, just because I find him sort of a role model. I consider him like one of the best players in my role, so
could be disastrous. Larson gonna get taken out, but no, the stun lands. Crouch shot's gonna get taken down. No! He manages to live. I cannot believe it. Vladimir is there for the double kill. What a turn for SK. It was all eyes on Crown Shot, but it was not enough to take him down. A massive quadra in favor of Sacre. What a fight.
You have two interviews, like players lobby and shot color. Have fun. And
So on a personal level, what do you want to focus on to get better?
I mean, I don't feel like there is too much to focus on personally, but as a team, obviously, we just started and it feels like we're still exploring and trying to find what's the best way for us to play the game right now. So that's one aspect we basically are still trying to improve, right? But personally, I feel like I'm up there with all the other players in the league. I don't feel like I'm worse than any other player, right? But I would obviously like to make it that I'm one of the best ones by the end of the split. Esports is something I don't really, I don't pressure myself, I would say, just because I always prioritized college and like school over like playing League of Legends. But now that I actually have the opportunity, I'll obviously try my best like to make something happen or like make a name out of myself, right? But obviously it's like this is going to be my first split, right? And a lot of things can happen, and it's not something like I like to think about too much now. Like I will just focus on like 1 week or like week by week and see how it goes.
You really did deserve the EU Masters MVP, and I think we should all be proud of being on a team with someone who, without a doubt, earned that position, you know?
Thank you for watching my introduction video to LEC. I hope you support me in the upcoming season, and I also hope I will perform up to my standards in the summer season.